Hello my dear friends and followers, welcome back to my channel. I hope you have great mood and you all healthy and you have your cross stitch with you. So today I decided to make video in front of the camera. I had so much spare time today. Daniel back to school and I decided it's time to make a video for you. Even I wanted to stitch a lot. And after the video we will go to the mall because I promised to buy something for Daniel and I also wanna get some food. I have a finish. I'm really talking today too much, but I know you are stitching and having your favorite beverage and you enjoy my video, hopefully. So I have a finish. I've been stitching Lanarte Sarah Moon for the past few days, and here she is, my little girl in pink dress, and it's Sarah Moon's photography artwork. I don't know. I'm very familiar with Sarah's Moon work, and I do have another cross stitch whip now by her, and I decided to have a finish before New Year. You know, every single year I try to have as much finishes as I could, and my two biggest potential finishes could not be present. They're dead, they're burnt. So I look through all my whips and I wanted to finish something smaller, because I know it's impossible for me to have 6 dimensions gold finishes. I have to stitch something in between, because maximum it's like top of my top. If I will not stitch anything else, I will have in a year 6 dimensions gold. Again, if they're medium, if they're not the hardest. And it's also exhausting when you're stitching big projects all the time. You want to have smaller finishes in between, and I always imagine my wall full of cross stitch, and if you have lots of big projects there, it won't be as pretty as together with smaller designs. Even their tiny little designs, it still will look better than just big quarters, big pictures like these next to each other. You know, even in museum they do combine stuff, so it looks great together. I had a comment lately from a lady. She was very polite. She just wanted to know why do I stitch so much and why don't I frame all my cross stitch work, because I mentioned many times like this design I don't think I will gonna frame, and lately I don't think I will frame anything because I already have 70 plus framed pictures. Imagine seeing them in one place, in one apartment or even house. It's a lot. And my early masterpieces with my mom, my latest pieces in a box wrapped, and I don't think I'm gonna use it. I'm gonna have it on a wall another year or two, hopefully less. So what the point for me to frame everything, like some pictures by my sister apartment, some pictures in apartment in my city which were even rent. You know, at the very beginning I was scared, what if people will leave and they will take all this cross stitch with them? But I guess nobody want my cross stitch. No, I was just lucky to have good people. So I just don't see a point of me frame those pictures and just put it aside. We're now living in a rented apartment before we will buy our own. And all I can do is like that, to put some pictures, or I show you before I have a shell, I have some smaller designs. Actually, it looks very nice. But nothing on the wall. I can remove some pictures which I did with inspiration by Rosewood Manor and put my cross stitch, but I don't want to bring all big designs with me to Kiev and then move to another apartment. It's hard. First of all, you can destroy the frame, and I have enough stuff to move with me. Trust me, I've been moving from one place to another place since I'm 20 or 18 years old. No, since I'm 20, yeah. I never lived in one apartment or even in one city for more than a year and a half. Every single time something going on and I have to move. I don't know, maybe it's my life like this or my destiny, but it's getting to that point like it's enough. I want to have my little nest. I don't care how big it is, but I want everything there. And many times I have this kind of situation when I'm looking for something and I know it's in that drawer, in that room, and I'm going to the room and I realize, no, that was in New York. It was not there. And like, oh, it's going crazy. And when we moved to this apartment, first thing what I did not stitch, I did not do anything. I just reorganized everything. I put my husband's stuff in that shelves, in this cupboard, my cross stitch in this cupboard, and it's only cross stitch there. There is nothing else in between. It's only this stuff. So I organize everything so perfect that now I don't have to spend time looking for something and going from one room to another room and realize it was another apartment. Also, when we moved here, we had repair. We still having repair going on, and those people are very noisy. We just moved from one repair to another repair, and it's like I don't even get stressed from repair anymore. I know it's all temporal, and I know this is part of my life. Same like I move from place to place, repair is moving with me. So people who wanna plan to do repair, they mentally move with me. So this is crazy, but at least here I can close that room, whereas neighbors doing repair from another side, and not hear them super loud, like they're super loud. And you never know when they will start to repair. Sometimes first half of the day, sometimes second part of the day. Again, it's like hard for me to be in front of the camera, because if I know if I hear they're doing repair, I will go to another room, because our apartment is having that shape where it's our bedroom here, our living room is here, and here is Daniel's room. I can be in any room, so where is repair right here, I can be right there and I will not hear any noise. Again, I'm stitching in the living room, so I always hear them. Yes, but going back to my Lanarte piece, let me tell you. First of all, I spent lots of time with her, because during the time when I was stitching her, I did not have like a whole day to stitch. That's why it seems I've stitched her forever. Also, the colors of this project, they are blending with a fabric. And only when I stitched her dark brown hair, I was fully relaxed, because I could see my crosses. And most of this design was stitched mostly with 1/2. Again, it made this work even harder. Have to be with her so you can see her clear. Some of her hair somewhere stitched with 2/2. And the whole piece I enjoy so much, I can't explain to you. The only thing, you have to stitch it better during the daytime, because you see it better. There is a back stitch, and it was very easy. I did not watch this project because I said before, I don't think I'm gonna frame, and I don't wanna watch her again, because what if I will decide to frame her? I will wash her again, and don't want to put her under stress a few times. But if I'll make another video at the end, at the very end of this, I don't know, floss tube, or how you want to call it. I will show you close-up videos where his eyes have like 3 different kinds of backstitch, and that's why I love Lanarte. It's so easy, it's so aquarelle, and I just love Lanarte designs. They're special to me, and I started actually with Lanarte. I still have to make some designs, will be pair designs. I'm really excited to have her with me right now. Let me show you a preview. I first didn't know if I want to stitch name Sarah Moon, but even I stitch a year after that, because it gives some special look for this design. And this kind of cross stitch you will never get tired of. I have experienced it, and I realized that this is just perfect. Again, this is a romantic collection, Sarah Moon, seated girl with a pink dress. It's not out of print, it's not nothing like special. I first wanted to stitch her for as a travel project. Okay, this is linen, 100%. And what else they say? It's 35th count. Wow, I thought it's a bigger one. 35th count. That's something I'm shocked right now. It feels like 32nd. Yeah, but again, what I like about Lanarte, they usually have great linen and DMC threads. So if you run out of some threads, you can always replace it with DMC. The only thing, they don't write anything on their organizer, and I will show you leftovers. I even have this little key which I cut, because trust me, the very beginning I wanted to be a project for me going out with Daniel or going outside, but the chart was like this, gigantic, and I said no way, because when you stitch something outside and having like this size of chart, it's hard. And I place it on my travel stand, little hoops, and the chart was like, and I could not cut it because I don't like then to put all this together. I always will make mistake. So this is a key, and you can see some back stitch with 2 strands of thread and with 1 and 1, 4, 5, 8 different kind of backstitch. Some backstitch with the same thread, but with 2 and with 1 strands of thread. Also, most of the design you stitch with one thread, and it was fun. It was great experience, and I'm happy I was working on this design. Something different, because all I stitched dimensions Mirabilia, Just Nan, and I miss Lanarte. I miss Lanarte. I also love their organizer. It's all pre-sorted already. You don't have like, today I started dimensions, not today, yeah, last night, Petite Cold. I spent like a couple of hours to put everything on an organizer, everything like here, 1, 2, 3, whatever. I just put a symbol under in a quarter, which you can or you don't need. It depends how you stitch, how you prefer to organize your project. I like to see symbols. Some people prefer numbers. I prefer symbols, because this is what I catch at the very beginning. And somewhere right on top, 2 strands of threads, and the rest are with 1. It's perfect. So when you open your kit, it's already organized for you, and you do not have to do extra work. But sometimes I do like and I enjoy to organize my threads. give me something different from my everyday routine, because I try to stitch every single day. These threads I'm not gonna throw away, because sometimes I'm running out of some threads and I need to run to the store and buy them, whereas I can have them here. I don't even know the numbers, and I will leave it as it is. When I will need some extra thread, I will know that I need something yellow, and I will look through the organizer, I will find something yellow, and I will put together with the DMC chart, because I have there all the numbers, and it will be easy for me. So that's not all I wanted to tell you. It's not all I wanted to show you. As I said, I started another design, but I don't think it will be in progress. I think it will be just a start. And I just want to have that design started, and I would like to finish it. Otherwise, I will start something else and I will never stitch it. It was from my friend, who is very special to me now. She is cross stitcher, and I've been in her house. I've been showing you her designs. Before I knew her, I've been organizing a sale with Dimensions Petites, and I actually participated in my own sale just to win this design. I did not do it on purpose. I'll show you this window shopping. I am now a big fan of window shopping. I prefer not to buy stuff. I prefer to look at them and think if I need them. After 2 weeks I will change my mind, and I imagine I bought it, and like 2 weeks later or 1 year later I was like, I'm happy I did not get it. Even with some expensive stuff, I want something right now. I wanted one little bag from Jacquemus. They're super fancy. Year or two ago, year and a half to be exact, no, 2 years ago I think, this little bag, and I knew it was not like classic, it won't be alive after 5 years, and Paul actually ordered it for me from France, and that bag arrived, and in Ukraine you have to pay 32% taxes. Like, no way, let them send it back, because we go into Europe often, but it was during pandemic, and we could not go to Europe and buy it. So I always try to buy something in Europe, because when we leave Europe we get sometimes 11, depends what it is. If it's jewelry you get more, if it's clothing you get less. 11%, 15%, stuff like that. So imagine if your bag costs $100 and you get 15% off, or $1,000, or you buy something big altogether, like you have, I mean, stuff in Ukraine more expensive than in Europe, more expensive. And plus on top of it, you get your 10% tax free. You can get tickets for this percentage sometimes. Free tickets and free hotel. If you won't take luxury hotel, you can have free trip to Europe. This all, not all people, but lots of people doing in Ukraine. They will not buy anything for, let's say, a year. They will go to Europe. They will go to Italy, because in Italy cheaper to buy some stuff, and they will buy everything for the family. On the way they will take their tax free, and it will be cheaper than they will buy stuff during the year. Plus they have free accommodation and free tickets, because now you can fly to Europe for nothing compared to what was before. I can't explain to you how expensive it was to fly from one city to another city 10 years ago. It was cheaper to fly out of Ukraine than inside of Ukraine. And every single time I was coming back from some countries, and let's say I don't have time to go by train, I will go by plane. And I felt myself so poor, because all these people who travel inside of Ukraine, they're all business people, they're all dressed up very nice with makeup, and men, they're all with a suit and everything. And I'm tired already from the previous flight. I felt myself like homeless. Not anymore. And now it's different. Sometimes I told you these stories, funny stories, but I'm glad things change a lot. So go back to window shopping. This design by Sandy Lebron, and it's on 18 count ivory Ada. Again, this is older design, it's out of print, it's hard to buy, but Elena, my friend, she was given 2 prizes. I either forgot about it or I did not know. And when I have like 10 sponsors who will give a prize for people, obviously I knew Elena was one of the sponsors, and I gave her gift to people who was teaching with us. But a few days later she told me, after I finished my giveaway and everything, she told me, but I wanted to give 2 prizes. Like, oh, what to do? I already like finished everything. And then she said, no worries, I'll send it to you. I was like, are you sure? Because I participate in this sale just to win this design, because I really wanted this design. And I knew I was never lucky. I did not do it on purpose again. So she sent it to me, and it was so nice. So I just started to have a start. I don't know if I will continue stitching it, maybe tonight, maybe tomorrow, because I'm focusing on other stuff and I do some progress to show you, just not in this video because it's hard for me to give you all the details, and I love to see every cross. Some mistakes I love to see, some crosses not laying properly, maybe a little bit too much with that, but I also love to see perfect work, and I hope you also like it, because that's a point. I like, it's not my first year when I'm cross stitching, and I'm trying to be better and better with crosses. And speed, it doesn't matter for me anymore, because again, to have 200, 300 cross stitch done, what other cross stitch will do for me, but seeing something done very nicely gives me joy. So this is my new project. I started last night. Again, the whole night I was sorting threads on my pack organizer, and I just started very few crosses. I was so tired. Actually 2 days I did not sleep. I was a little bit stressed about some stuff. They're not necessary, to be honest. You would not be stressing yourself over it, but I'm this kind of person. I'm always overthinking about everything. I was like, last night I was like zombie. I was ready to go to bed, and I go to bed, I can't sleep. And then 3, 4 o'clock in the morning I go to bed, and I have to wake up early to prepare Daniel for his school. And I could not stitch anything. So I think that's it with my cross stitch, and I will show you some purchases, and I will show you something we found in a post office. I wanted to buy a pair of scissors from Kohana. After Nicole showed her video, like, I know lots of people will go and buy them, but I'm not this kind of person. I will not do it. And then I like imagine everyone will buy. I will not have any scissors left. And I know that Christmas is coming soon, and I wanted something from cross stitch. I don't want to buy another clothes anymore. I have a lot of them, and I know people. Paul will get me something. Like, I have to do something I used to do before. I'll buy cross stitch. I'll put it under the Christmas tree. I even will wrap it, and I will say, "Honey, this is your present for me. I didn't even open. I will open 1st of January, but you don't have to worry about it because I have done all the work for you." And I know he will not buy anything, and I will have something I really wanted, because I cannot tell him, listen, buy for me this pair of scissors with this color or other color, you know. I think in 2017 I've done it. So when Nicole showed her videos, those scissors, few weeks later I've decided that I want one pair of scissors. And I like red color she owns, but it's very easy just to get them. I remember one of cross stitchers show Kohana scissors, and they were different color. 1 second, I just try to reach and show you what I'm talking about. This color is limited edition, and she said a few years ago, if you want, get them, because they're limited edition and it will be more expensive and harder to buy after than now. This is a top, and all I've heard from people, they're amazing quality. The way they're working, it's great, and the top is sharp, and again, everything made in Japan you can trust. They are perfectionist, and I am too. So I like high quality stuff, and I'm very, very picky. Even this color Sakura is not my favorite. My favorite color is actually brown for these scissors, not in general. But somehow, I don't know how this happens, but everything I have is pink color. Dusty pink, rose pink, stuff like that. So I ordered for my mother dress, and she lives in different city right now. And they actually deliver it from London very quickly. Because other, I bought it on Etsy. No, I didn't buy on Etsy. I actually went on a website and I bought it from London. I believe so. Because I checked first on Etsy and everything was from Japan. From Japan, they don't deliver to Ukraine since pandemic. And this is the case, very cute, and it was all the stuff on top, and they protect their product very well. They put here also white piece of fabric, and it's very, very nice. I like when companies paying attention to their delivery boxes. So my mom was not in her place when they delivered. A neighbor got the note for the post office, so you have to come with your passport and receive some stuff. They just deliver to you, and some stuff you have to go to post office and get it. It's not like United States that you just get your stuff in mailbox, because our mailbox is not highly protected as all over the world. So you have to go to post office and receive your stuff. So my mom went there without the note, because when she came home, she stayed a few days in our place with Susie, because my sister was in Kiev, and so she has to, she wanted to be there, so whatever. She came without the note, and she said, I'm waiting for the parcel, and she has my number. I gave her the number. They found another 3 parcels, which we never get a notification that we have it, and that stuff was from Lori Holt from her store. I was like surprised. She showed me, oh, they found another parcel, and she sent me a picture. I'm like, oh, great, because I saw these people, they don't send me stuff anymore for their review, and I love that stuff. I love to review their product, and it's always something different, it's always something unique. But I was like surprised, I don't get them anymore. Okay, then she sent me another picture, and I'm waiting for these scissors because they're very important for me. I hardly found one pair of scissors, otherwise you have to buy the whole pack of goods, which I probably don't even need. It's $470 on Etsy, but these scissors only you can get with the whole package, and it was super expensive for me. I don't really need, but I was like, okay, maybe I will save some money, will buy later, but I just wanted the scissors for now. Hardly found them in a Loop store in London. Okay, and I didn't even know was it my scissors or something else, because it was so quick. They said 9 to 15 working days if they ship worldwide. It was like a week, and I was like, maybe it was not scissors, because it's written half of the kilo. So when I received that parcel, my sister sent me with some other stuff. I went outside of the post office and I see my mom eventually got another 3 parcels. Sorry, I'm jumping from one thing to another one. My mom went with the 3 big parcels from Lorry Hall. They forgot. The post office never notified my mom that they have parcels. She found them by accident because they start looking for scissors and they couldn't find scissors, but they found another 3 parcels. So she showed me everything fine. She opened it and she said, Luda, it's very nicely packed. People from Ukraine, they will never pack like this. It's high quality and blah, blah, blah. She said, yes, I really wanted these scissors. My sister told me, Luda is scissors number 485 or 830. I was laughing. I said, I never have scissors from Japan, so it's number 1 from Japan. And so when I went outside of the post office in Kiev and I see the box a little bit open, it was probably maybe people dropped it or whatever. I see the big hole. I came back to the post office. I started opening it and I opened and I saw that another plastic on top of it, and I knew that scissors right there because the name of the shop, and they were so light. I thought people stole my scissors and they put just empty box, because I'm going crazy now with this post office. I now secure and insured with a high amount of grivnas. Grivnas, it's our currency. So I was opening, I'm telling you, now in a fast way, but it was slow emotion for me. My heart was beating. I was this is so light, it's probably 20 grams. I open it. There is white piece of fabric there, and scissors was inside, but I had to open it to be sure my scissors right there. And only after that I was relieved. I chill out, I cool down, I went back home, and I did not check other parcels. Actually, there was some stuff for my friends, and the cross-stitch store a little bit confused, and they did not put enough of everything. But anyway, we are fine. We sorted the problem as well. So what I want to tell you about the scissors, it was a long story, that if you're looking for the high quality of scissors for yourself, just for work, not for the collection, listen to me. They are amazing quality. I like them very much. But personally for me, I prefer Dovo scissors. There is another company, can't remember, not Clem Scott, another one. You still can buy them. Probably I will leave a comment in the stitching description box. This is Dovo number 44. They're for Hardanger. They're the best for me. I would get another pair of scissors if they were for the same price. Now I saw them even in Ukrainian store for $80-something, and I already have one pair of scissors. I have lots of other pair of scissors which is amazing quality, even this one, nothing wrong with that. But these scissors are on a 3rd place for me. This is number 1, and they were $49 if I remember very well, 40 something, maybe 44, 45 plus delivery plus taxes. But this is a big treasure for me, and I've heard many people say Dovo scissors, they're great, and I've seen how happy people to buy this pair of scissors. Even this one is more expensive. I am not talking even right now about Saju. Saju, they're super pretty. Some of them, they're amazing quality. But when it comes to frogging, I usually frog with scissors. I use scissors. I don't use any other tool. I only use scissors. These are the best. And I have other pairs even from Clem Scott, amazing quality. But there is something special about these Dovo scissors. The weight, the shape, this more close to Saju. Some pairs of Saju exactly the same to me. But would I buy again another pair of scissors from Kohana? For sure I would. I like them, but I can feel difference. I don't know how many pairs of scissors I have, probably 100, maybe more. And I have very few pairs just for work. I'm buying some scissors just for their look, but I was a little bit disappointed. I was hoping that they're better than this one, but it's fine. I will work with them, trust me, because this one I have to go in sharp, and this will be a replacement. Also, I trust them a little bit more than Sajou, because if you will break Sajou, there are different kinds of shape. I think Sajou it's easier to break than this one. I trust them a little bit more. And also I love the package and everything. Even Sajou also very nice, but they're amazing quality, but this one is much better to me. Okay, I talked too much about scissors. Let me show you what other stuff I got from that puzzle. I hope for people who cannot get Dovo anymore, this will be a great replacement. But I'm a little bit scared to work with the scissors. They're too pretty. Whereas this one, if you will drop them or anything, you don't care because they're all made of steel. And this is by Soling and made in Germany. Unfortunately, they don't produce them anymore. Yeah, so what else my mom sent it to me, because she received everything. This was a floss and store acrylic storage box. I saw it on a picture. I was like, okay, another storage box. But trust me, when I received, I was super surprised. First of all, this is exclusive box for this company, for the store, and how heavy it was and how great quality it was. I was shocked, and something I would really use for anything in my life. You can store Krenik there. I'll show you the box, and it's really heavy and high quality product. Because if it wasn't that heavy, it would not be that good quality. Here, 9 large boxes inside this box, and you don't have to open from the top. You have to take it like this. Such a great box, and it's written here on top, Fat Water Shop. Here it's written here. So either you can store here your silks, you know, some silks coming in spools 103, or Krenik, and it's high enough for those spools, or even DMC. You know, I was thinking even to put cosmetic here, cosmetic or jewelry, but no. I'll find another box for them, believe me, not that big, because I have more spools and threads and cosmetic and jewelry I probably have more than cosmetic. But again, I'm trying now to minimize my everything. Like I'm throwing some stuff I don't need, some clothes I don't wear anymore, some magazines I've read already, and to get rid of books I already read. I'm not gonna read them anymore, because we travel from one place to another. It's getting too much, and every single time you have lots of stuff, you always worry about something. It's gonna miss or anything, and also pay over and take it stuff. But this one, I'm take it with me, and I will organize my cross stitch room, and it will be a big part of my organization, because besides it's comfortable, it's also look pretty. Again, it's so heavy, and I'm really happy about it. Cross stitch box. The only thing, if you wanna ship it from let's say United States to another country, it probably will be pricey, but we have cheap shipping in Ukraine, and we can ship it for less money than any other countries. We have some special services from post office, like PO box, everything. Let's say I buy on eBay or Etsy or any store in United States. The only thing I cannot ship a lot. A month I can ship for 100 euro, otherwise I have to pay extra taxes, and you don't want to do it because then it will be pricey. So another thing, it wasn't a perfect box, but because I had no space in my other parcel, I left box in Zaporozhye. And this is a planner for 2022 with a calendar for 2022 and 2023, and such a great planner. First of all, I love the design. I love this huge bee. And here is a calendar for 2022 and 2023. Again, there are special dates to remember, and all the months you can see here. Different kind of pages with the dates, things to do, and always alive to smell something new for every single month. Yeah, it's a great planner. I like it very much. So I have them two. One I gave to my mom, one I left for myself, and I'm gonna use it because I love this kind of stuff so much. I have one for cross stitch, another one I have for my personal life, for my other notes. And what else? I also received quilting chart and a brochure. One second. I just don't wanna put on pause because then I will do something else because I know I'm on pause. First of all, this is a block of the months by Vanessa Gordon of Lela Boutique, Rose in Bloom. This is such a great blanket. I hope you call it blanket. I love quilting so much. I would love to make it one time, but because I don't have my cross stitch room, I cannot move my cross stitch with a sewing machine. But when I see this kind of stuff, I'm really amazed, and I really want to do them as well one day. It's hard to get great quality fabric here, but it's possible. I know there are lots of stores, they ship even lace from all over the world, and great quality fabric as well, and just super pricey. It's more expensive than cross stitch. I've heard it many times. I don't know if I'm allowed to show every single page of this magazine, but I will show you the main ones because it's so pretty, and colors are amazing because you can decorate this with this blanket any room, and yeah, it will give special effect. I love it so much, and I love all these roses. It's nothing special when you just look at the very beginning, but when you pay attention, it's really nice, and it's something nowadays you can make it, and your house will look pretty. I own some pillowcases brought from the store. It wasn't like handmade from the store. I love them so much. I love the touch of it. I like the pattern. I love the quality. I think they were from Pottery Barn store, but we got them in Dubai, and I think they're now either in Canada or in Ukraine in some storage. Like some stuff we moved to Canada and it's in a basement, and some stuff we have in a storage room in Ukraine. So I don't know where they are. And we have a big blanket, and two pillowcases, like big pillowcases just for one room, and they're great. I never liked them before, but when I slept on it, when I look at them, I fall in love with them, and I know for sure either I will make another one or I will buy another one. So what else I received? The other pattern, and here again, size for crepe, lap and twin, designed by Crystal Stehel. This brochure, and here are some other patterns. I just will show you this page. in case some of you doing quilting and you did not see it before. Again, because it was delayed to me, it was delivered so late. Probably other floss tubers or people who do quilting show you this already, but maybe you just wanted to see from me. And here something for cross stitch, floss drop, and I love this piece so much, and I need them. Actually I need them because I order lots of silks, and it will be on these drops because they're so cute and I like them. And also some block papers, and they're different size for this quilting blanket and crepe or blanket, whatever you want to make. It's so nice. And yeah, I think that's it from this store. Again, this is the Wholesale at it's suemma.com, and I will leave all the information about them in my description box. I'm almost done. It's 50 minutes. I'm talking too much today and nothing and I don't show you anything like productive. I like to make my cross stitch videos very productive, but sometimes I like to hear something on background and not to pay attention too much. So 2 more kits. I saw them for very good price. I would never buy them on eBay at this price. Again, this is dimension. I said to myself, no more dimensions. I promised to myself no more dimensions, but I love horses and cross stitch, and these 2 designs, I said to myself, maybe I will get some pattern I will have leftovers and I will stitch it, but I know if I will not have the kit, I will probably stitch it when I'm 90. I will not enjoy my designs, and I'm a big fan of horses in cross stitch because somehow I have this this idea that the more horses I will stitch, the more work I will have, and I'm workaholic. So this is design Thunder Ridge by Chris Cummings, and it's stitched on 18 count navy Aida fabric. I opened the chart and it's so easy to stitch compared to design I just show you window shopping. That will be like relaxing piece. There are very few lines of back stitch, and all you do it's half stitch, background, background, background. The only thing you have to work is horses, and again it's so little. That is one of the easiest designs from Dimensions Gold. Again, when you see designs made in the United States, they're always very easy, but the result is amazing. They used to have this special talent before. Now designs more detailed. I'm not saying they're less pretty, but older designs much easier to stitch. The same is this one. This is a queen trio. I hope I read it correct. Trio horses. Exactly the same, besides you stitch it on 14th count of beige Aida. Actually, I just remember last night I've seen a dream. I don't know why it came to my mind. I was in Germany with Daniel, and Daniel decided to leave the train on one station. He went to see a horse, and Susie ran away from him. It was a crazy dream. I saw horses, maybe because I received last night this parcel, and I was thinking about horses. Then I realized that Paul was on one station, Daniel was on another station. I was crazy. I need to sleep more often. So this is by Susan von Borstel, a different designer and a very artist, very rare when they use this artist dimensions. Love their regular artist, but this one I never heard about. With my all horses, I already stitched 2 or 3, minimum 3. They will look great. I will have wall of horses. Yeah, I have one from Custom Craft, big design, stitch. Third one I'm stitching now from Dimensions Gold, and I have one from regular collection. And I have something else with horses. I just so great price, and like I cannot miss it. And also I love kits from United States. The fabric, it's amazing, and they're very easy to stitch. So I'm not saying I will stitch it in 1 month, but definitely I'm looking forward to stitch these designs. And more and more people from my Russian floss tube write to me that get tired of dimensions. I'm getting tired too, but I still love dimensions, and I do combine it. I'm trying to stitch different designs, but my main focus is dimensions and mirabilia, and in between I always will stitch something else, but I will never say no more dimensions. I once said it to myself when we just moved to the United States, and I've seen all these nice quackers and nice primitives and mirabilias, and I said, oh, why did I buy so much dimensions before? And then I said, thanks God I bought them so much, because then dimensions went out of print. It was crazy prices. Now price going down because of all these reprints, but I still love this company, and I'm a big fan of dimensions. But I'm the same time big fan of Lanarte, of Jasnen, of Martina Rosenberg, and all other as well. And I just need time, and I do realize I will never stitch everything I have, and I'm focusing on cross-stitching my my stash. I know, but also my whips, my big whips I have. I don't think I'm gonna start big designs anymore for at least a year. I hope I won't, but you never know what's gonna happen in the future. Maybe my mood will be crazy, I will be crazy, and I will start. I'm telling you now that I prefer not to start stitching big designs. I have them a lot, and in between I definitely will start something small, because it will be more interesting, more fun, and well, I hope it will be okay. I'm done. I think that's it. I have again something to show you later, because I'm busy now stitching mirabilia. I'm looking forward to the finish, and I'm super happy I finished Lanarte, because it was here in my mind. I finished it in the last day of autumn, and it was my plan to stitch her in autumn and finish her in autumn. So now I have a challenge to finish 2 more designs. I don't know what it will be. Oh, I have Fruzy Lock as well, but this is a little horse. Actually, I have so many comments. If you see it right there, my other horse, but I don't think you see it very clear. I have so many comments on that little horse, not as much on my pictures, framed and everything. More than to this horse, trust me. Oh no, horse has more comments than my pieces. So again, I was answering that lady who asked me why do I stitch so much, I don't frame so much. Again, she was very polite and very nicely. She said, I'm sorry if I ask you this question, if it's not correct or whatever. Some pictures I have, they are older, and they are in my mom's place, in my sister's place, and in other apartments. Some pictures I see in my future place. So till we move to our forever house, I know it will be not forever house, but house where at least we'll live for 5 years, I will frame something for sure, but I don't know when it will be, and I don't know what it will be. And I know some people, they stitching just to decorate their house. Amazing, I'm so happy for them, but I'm not like that. I'm not that organized person anymore as before. I'm eating myself from the inside, if you can say it in English. Overthinking, thinking too much, that I buy a lot of stuff, that I will never stitch anything, but I like it and I'm enjoying it. Some stuff will be just for the season. For example, this design, and I hardly see this design. Just giving you an example, hanging or standing all the year through in my place, wherever I am. Yes, it's easy to take this picture, put on a shell, and decorate your house during the season. But I don't see it in winter or in summertime. I don't. I will get tired from it. I will have to have another design, another picture, and I like to change my decoration. Oh, I got also another funny comments. I was laughing with Valeria, the girl I was visiting a few days ago. You've probably seen the latest video. She also loved move pictures from one place to another one, and I said to her, you know, one lady commented me that I don't know what I'm doing, I'm not sure about my designs I'm stitching, I probably don't like them, that's why I move them from one place to another one. I'm just like, you know, I'm sitting and stitching, I see on my wall 3 pictures and I'm happy to see them. I look at them, I inspire myself, I said how good it was to stitch so much before and having now all these pretty designs in my house. And the next day I said to myself, no, I think here should be something else. So I move something else and I take a picture and I look at it and I'm happy what I've seen. And then the next day I'm like, oh no, I like another one. I'm just saying, maybe not next day, maybe after 1 month, after 1 week, whatever. Or maybe summer comes and I want to see flowers on my wall, or I want to see just then. I'm tired from dimensions. I'm getting tired from some pictures, or some pictures I want to see in other room. And the whole movements, the whole procedure, I enjoyed. I enjoyed to see every single time different pictures. Even museums, they moving their artwork from one country to another one, but for another reason, not because they want to see something different, because they want people to see it in different countries. Anyway, you know, we even change color of the walls once in a while. If it was that easy, we would change color of our walls more often, or we will do repair more often if it was less headache or it was less expensive. And I think it's fun. I think it's I mean, we moody people, I'm sure that we cannot have every single day the same mood. One day I want to record video and talk to you, another day, another month I did not want to record videos because I was so busy and I just wanted to keep my thoughts for myself. That's it. Well, let me know what you think about it, and I'm happy to see any comments from you. Again, thank you very much for all your subscription to my channel and your likes, and if you want to see more details of my cross-stitch work, you are more than welcome on my Instagram. Also have my private page if you want to see there. Yeah, I would love to see you in my both of my pages. But bye till next video, and happy stitching, my friends, and I hope you already decorate your house and you enjoy your cross-stitch work all over the place. Okay guys, bye bye. And now I would like to show you this work more closer. Please pay attention, it's so much fun, and I love seeing cross-stitch very close, because then you can see all the details and you can get inspired. So first of all, as you can see her eyes, this back stitch was done with 2 threads, and this one with 1, but the same color, and this one is different color. The same on other eye. And I was trying to make back stitch without space, but this is nose, also was done with 2 different kind of back stitch. As you can see, different colors. Lips were done with 3 different kinds of back stitch as well. And look at this color. You would never guess that you can make a back stitch on lips with this color, but Lanarte can do it, and they can do it very well. This is her necklace. Also, this back stitch was so much fun to stitch. I love it. It's not too much back stitch on Lanarte, but it's always something you will enjoy, even you don't like back stitch, even you're not big fan of back stitch. So her hands as well, different kind of back stitch on her arms, lip, and I will show you now the hardest part for me was this area, and it seems like I've stitched it many days, but actually I did, because I did not have enough time to cross stitch, and all these colors, they're so different, and like this color is different from this one, and you stitch, you don't see what you're stitching. If you're stitching right here, at least you have some base and you can count from these darker crosses, but otherwise it's so weird. This area was also okay to stitch, and now I look at my work and I see like it's very easy design, but no, there are some areas you have no inspiration to stitch, and this is the hardest. The same thing with Mirabilia dresses. Some designs you stitch, you get bored, you do you go do some activities just not to cross stitch, and this is for me the hardest. When you stitch and you don't want to eat, you don't want to clean your house, you want to skip everything you plan, this is the best cross stitch. And I'm not saying this work is not pretty at the very end, it's just hard to stitch. Obviously her hair was fun, it was easier, but all the light colors, I don't like them. I don't. I'm so happy I have this finish, because it's something different, and this girl to me is so important. I would stitch her again. I would, if I need it for, let's say, a gift or present. And she's very pale, but the thing is, this kind of designs you don't notice on your wall.